It's that time of the week where we sort the winners from the losers, and helping me to do that is Prue MacSween from Verve Communications. Prue, hello,
Hi,
good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Now, look, your winner this week is unions for securing a hefty pay rise for childcare workers, but all on the taxpayer dime.
Yeah, not just the unions either. It's all these private operators. I wish somebody would pay my staff from the government. You know, it's just bizarre that, you know, this government will bend over backwards to deliver to the unions. And sadly, look, we all wish that childcare could be free. We want women to be able to work. Yeah. But the taxpayer, I mean, they're paying people who are earning over 500 grand a year, these subsidies. And you've got to say, this is ridiculous. We are in a hole, as we know. And, you know, you just cannot be forking out this money, which Albanese and Chalmers seem to do without even a blink.
You know, I mean, they've been warned by the RBA, haven't they? But apparently, no, the RBA is wrong. The RBA is correct. We'll keep spending, but no, not our fault. Yeah, look, I think it sets a precedent, though, because everyone... I mean, what about other industries as well? That would be the only thing that I would say. Now, look, my winner of the week is the New South Wales Premier, Chris Minns, for telling workers, Prue, to finally get back to work, OK? The pandemic's over. Yep. That is over. You cannot have some 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds now sitting in their pyjamas at home. They're in bed. They're, you know, moving the mouse. We spoke about this earlier in the show, moving the mouse, trying to look busy. No, go back to the office. You cannot foster a team. You can't foster your staff when you've got half at home, half in the office. You don't know what they're doing. It's just ridiculous. Go back to work. So good on Chris Minns.
Oh, I think he's 100% right. It's interesting that, A, the unions have sort of accepted it, and B, productivity is what it's all about, but productivity and public servants don't sort of go together, do they? So,
no.
You know, it's going to be interesting to see how it actually works. But, yeah, we've got to get this city revitalised. The other thing I think they need to do, because they've got so many public buildings empty, they should do the only one good Victorian idea they had, which was a project called CBD 3000. They actually converted all these buildings in the city to residential,
well,
to
there
apartments.
You go.
So do something. But, yeah, the public servants need to come back and, you know, we've got to pay their ice vovos again. You know,
that's it. Exactly. Spot on. No, good on Chris Minns. Good on him for just actually standing up and saying it as well. Now, look, your loser of the week is the Prime Minister for spreading misinformation.
Yeah, well, you know, he's DJ Albo.
DJ Albo on the decks.
He loves spinning, and it's spinning a really weird tune. And this whole idea of some smartass in his 50-plus, you know, staff has decided that we want to target the millennials and we'll bring out a CD. Hang on a minute, CDs. I'm an old fogey. I don't have CDs. I don't have a player. And in this case, it's so helpful. Well, I'm sorry, and ain't helpful. It's hurtful. All of his policies are just lies, you know, and, you know, he's playing the wrong tune where he's telling us he's doing this, this, and this. And, of course, it's not happening for a couple of years. So the guy is, I don't know, dreaming, telling him he's dreaming.
He's dreaming. You know, I mean, he put this, well, he or his team put this tweet out, and then Twitter did them for misinformation.
Yeah, I love
what they were saying was wrong.
Good on Elon Musk.
Good on Elon. Seriously, good on Elon Musk.
Fact checkers have said, you're telling little porkies.
He did.
And sadly, I don't think he knows. You know, he just sort of rolls off his tongue now. And you have to say, the guy, you can understand why the polls are just saying, you know,
you certainly can. You certainly can. But when I saw it, to be honest, when I saw that tweet, I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. I thought, he's actually making light of the cost of living crisis. I mean, he hasn't understood it from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, elected on a mandate to fix the cost of living crisis. What has the guy actually done? But it was a joke. He was laughing. It's no laughing matter.
And it's saying it's so helpful. It's so hurtful.
It's so hurtful.
And it's so hopeless. Yeah, you know, let's face it.
Look, DJ Albo, mate, get back on the decks. Shocking. Now, look, my loser of the week, Prue, is the former Qantas CEO, Alan Joyce, whose bonus has quite rightly been cut by $9 million, though not a bad day out in the office. He's still got some $14 million. Look, the review that was released yesterday was very scathing. It's basically said that he's got too much power. But, you know, I've got to say, Prue, Qantas as an airliner have become a farce. They're a farcical company. They've gone down that woke trajectory where you sit on the aircraft, welcome to country, the country you live in, welcome. They played politics with a voice campaign. That backfired. Customers are put off. They're saying, yeah, well, we've conducted this review. If we want to play politics, we've got to get the board's permission. No, but out of our lives, go away.
Exactly. And, you know, the board, I know that some of the top executives are taking a bit of a hit hit too with their bonuses. But we cannot feel sorry for Joyce. He's made $100 million over the years.
He's done well.
Contract. I mean, God, if you imagine if that was spent on Qantas and its fleet and services. But, you know, it's just a joke that, you know, it's not just Qantas, all these corporations who think they can tell us how to think and spending money that they shouldn't be spending.
Exactly, and that's the big problem. So Alan's my loser of the week.
Totally.
Prue MacSween,
Well done.
good to see you. Happy
you,
Friday.
mate.
Thank you very much for joining me as always.